Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for giving up your Wednesday night to be with us. So, whoever has brought you on this call tonight does want you to get improved health. So that's why they brought you. So you must be special to be on a Wednesday night call with us, lovely ladies. So Isagenix is the art of well-being. It is so much more than just nutrition, as we'll go through the call, you will find out. We've got some amazing ladies sharing their stories tonight. And I just wanted to say that I'm Gemma Elizabeth, which is me. And I'm a mum of 3 boys, very busy, active all the time, as you can imagine. And I started on the products roughly about 2.5 years ago now. And my energy levels have soared. I've lost the baby weight. I now share it with other mums. And it's just been a lifesaver because it's so convenient. I don't have to worry about food anymore. I wasn't pregnant or breastfeeding when I started the products. J-Pack was one, but had I been pregnant, it would have been amazing. I always say it to Lara, it would have helped my blood sugar levels because my actual blood sugar was so low when I was pregnant. I always felt like fainting. And then obviously after, I'd have took it all the way through once I was breastfeeding as well, because the protein is brilliant and all the nutritious stuff, which Laura will go through in a minute. So, we basically have resolutions for, oh God, I've gone through the wrong one. I'm trying to move this. We have resolutions for everything. So we've got weight loss, improved finances, eating healthier, and managing stress levels. So when it says get a new job, it basically means that if you've got a job already, it's a side income. Everybody's looking for a side income at the minute. So our vision is everyone deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. We believe at Isagenix that everybody is entitled to that, and we basically teach people how to do that. So one question that we always like to ask people is, are you living your best life? Like at the minute, are you surviving or are you thriving? This is a big question that we get asked. You kind of, when you're going through the motions of life, you don't really grasp this. You're just like, well, why am I going to work to pay bills? But you don't actually know why, like what's the end goal? What is the dream? So that's why we asked this question at the beginning. And would you like to eat better, feel better, look better, move better, or do better? Right, without further ado, this is my lovely friend, Laura. She started last year. She's got 2 beautiful boys. I'll let her introduce them because there's some photos coming up. And she's a PT. She's very energetic now, very beautiful. And I'll let lovely Laura take it away. Oh, here we go. Oh, go back.
Unmute. I've just noticed I'm on as Nitro Neo, aren't I? This is not Nitro Neo. This is really, it is me. So yeah, my story is I was 40 when Gemma got in contact with me, and all these typical symptoms of being really sort of tired, not getting the results that I wanted from the gym. I was stressed at the time because of a breakdown of a relationship and 2 crazy kids. And I think for me, I was going out on my runs, doing my HIIT training, and I just wasn't getting the results. And it's so frustrating as a personal trainer myself, and I've always got the results that I wanted. I just wasn't hitting it. And I think it was because I didn't have the energy to be able to take me to that next level. And I just thought, well, maybe it's just my age. God, I'm only 40. I know you lot are a lot more of a spring chickens than me, but it's not that old. It's not like my mum's age at 70 off, bless her. Yeah, won't go there. So it was basically, Gemma got in contact with me, so I thought I'd just take the leap of faith and just say yes and go with it. So I've got my 2 boys that are very busy. One's a motocrosser, and my 3-year-old just following in his footsteps, running around after him, absolutely nuts. I also did suffer massively with vestibular migraine, which is completely debilitating throughout the day, which is like being off balance all the time. And some days, trying to do exercise, PTs, and looking after the family, cooking, just your normal mundane everyday tasks was really difficult, because just turning everything, your world goes. It's just like being really drunk constantly, but I'm not an alcoholic. It was just the vestibular migraine. So I'm not saying that it cures it, but by going, what I thought was by getting optimal nutrition into my body would be a step in the right direction, because obviously migraine can be caused by all kinds of different foods that we eat. So that was my step to make my nutrition 100%. And so by doing that, I can honestly say that my vestibular migraine is so much better than what it was before. And also the Isomove tablets, I take quite a few of those, and they really help, I think. So vestibular migraine is so much better. I've just run 137 miles in 5 weeks. So my energy levels are absolutely through the roof. And as for stress levels, I think, yeah, we have the Ionix, which is a really good shot, which helps with however it does sort of within your body to help us through help us through our lives every single day. But I think the community within Isagenix is really amazing as well, because it really lifts you up and supports you and just takes away those everyday stresses. Should I stop waffling on now and do you want to move on to the slides, or do you want me to carry on talking? Okay then, so with the shakes, I can't say enough about these. I will have maybe 1 or 2 a day. I started off in 2 and now I just have 1. And you can make them into a smoothie bowl, make them all pretty and put sort of muesli and fruits on top of them, chia seeds. And they are absolutely amazing. Sometimes I'll choose those over my dinner because I like chocolate, so I tend to have the chocolate ones. But so they've got 24 grams of protein in them. There's 23 vitamins and minerals inside those, and you're just guaranteed that you're getting all of your vitamins, minerals, you're just that healthy balance. And that for me is a massive tick in the box for daily, because we just can't get that food from our whole meal, just produce that we cook ourselves. Next slide. So Nourish for Life is fantastic. The mango one or the berry one. So they really help on your cleanse days. So they're full of B vitamins, antioxidants. And so instead of just completely fasting and just giving yourself nothing all day, these support your system and your whole detoxification process. So it's just supporting you through that cleanse. And then following day, you just feel absolutely amazing, full of life. And it's the best thing. I used to fast and feel absolutely terrible throughout the day, really hungry. And so with this Nourish for Life, it's just really supports your system. Amazing. So the Ionix, this is full of, what is it? Adaptogenics. Can I say that word? Have I got it right? It's full of adaptogenics, which is amazing, and it supports your system. I don't quite know how to word it, but it helps with sort of stress and helps sort of balance your body. And I've found that amazing through the stressful times that I go through, and even having children stressful, and then trying to juggle your work and trying to make sure everybody's happy. So this is amazing. And I'll have it in the morning. I'll shot it in the morning, which gives you energy, or in an evening, if you have it, it helps you sleep, or even better still, poured over your gin and tonic. It's absolutely perfect. And if you've forgotten to put your Nourish, I have Nourish every day, and I tend to chuck that in my gin and tonic as well. Next slide. Snacks. I'm going to hand that over to you, Jem, because I'm not massive on the snacks. You're probably better at telling the story of those.
Thanks so much, Laura, because I know that was out of your comfort zone. You did really, really well. So yeah, basically the savoury snacks you can have whenever you want. You can have them on a cleanse day or a shake day. Basically, we have sweet chili or cheddar flavour. They're protein. They're like little crisps, basically, they're protein. So one of the main things that we get from women when we sign up, or mums, is that they're snacking. These are making sure that you're protein pasting. They're also just making sure that you're keeping away having anything bad with healthy snacks. Then we have natural pick-me-up. So these are e-shots. I actually call them energy shots. So I get my team to put emergency on them. So you only get 6 kind of in a pack if you go for one of the packs that I'll go through at the end. And there, again, we've got the adaptogenic herbs in. They've got pomegranate flavour, so they're high antioxidants. And they give you that sustained energy, so you don't have that sort of curve like you would with a coffee or say a normal energy drink. And we also have for snacking fat burning chocolate, so you get like 30 pieces Isodelites, either dark chocolate or salted caramel. So we've got all your snacks sorted, so you'll have 6 days worth of shakes and 1 day worth of intermittent fasting, which Laura said is like a cellular rejuvenation or an internal shower, and it just helps all your organs to go back to anti-inflammatory. So if you've got any like inflammatory, which is basically what most of us have said, whether it's headaches or autoimmune disorders or whatever it is, it's normally inflammatory illnesses. So we don't claim to cure any illnesses, but obviously this is an anti-inflammatory diet, so acidic to alkaline diet. So let's look, I'm pressing the wrong button. Here we go. So next we have my lovely friend Kelly. I've known Kelly for years because I used to train at the gym that Kelly is the swim manager of. So I've known her for absolutely ages. She's got a lovely little girl called Poppy who's 2. And yeah, I'm just going to let her tell her story. So Kelly, if you want to unmute yourself, that'd be Ears. Yeah, you go.
Hi. So yeah, basically, like Gemma said, I've known Gemma for quite a while, been following her on Facebook. Had many calls with her before actually starting this because I was very apprehensive, obviously working in a leisure industry in the gym. Everyone's like, oh, don't go on to the shakes, it's never going to work, blah, 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 the usual thing. And I thought, you know what, after going from working 40 hours a week and then going on to furlough, doing nothing, literally eating my way through my furlough life with Poppy, happily snacking, yeah, getting into really, really bad habits. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to actually take the plunge. So my main reason really for starting this was we were due to get married last year in America, but then it got rescheduled to this year. So my main goal was basically to fit back in my wedding dress that I'd managed to grow out of by eating my way through my furlough life. So yeah, took the plunge, went straight into it, was very apprehensive. I was like, you know what, I'm going to try it because if I don't try it, I'm never going to know. So absolutely went for it. Yeah, amazed to be honest with how it is. I thought I was going to be starving on the cleanse days. Absolutely not. Going through them fine, just one day a week. Yeah, thought I would be struggling, not at all, just going through them with the drinks, and then some days you can have the snacks, but I've been managing to go without them, which is great. Next day feeling great, really energetic. So then 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I think, nearly 3 weeks, going back to my mum's, who I was in a bubble with, and I was like, oh mum, I'm going to try my wedding dress on, and she was like, no, don't do it yet, don't do it. And I was like, no, I'm going to, I feel like I'm ready. So by this point, I was probably a pound off losing a stone. So after 2.5 weeks was amazing. And I tried the dress on and the dress now fits. So got to the results where I wanted to 3 weeks later. Now fitting my dress. So it's just a case of waiting to see if we can actually go to America this year, which is looking highly unlikely. So it's more motivation, I guess, to keep going and stay on the product so I can still fit in there. But yeah, like I say, I'm only into my 4th week now. Feeling great, so much more energetic, back to work now as well. So thought I'd actually be really, really tired with having to do loads of computer work and then coming back to Poppy, bless her, who like a lot of you guys with the kids, it's very full on in the evenings, but actually been fine, had loads of energy, ploughing through, enjoying the sun while it's out. And yeah, great support network, support from everyone when you need it. The groups are great. And yeah, really recommend the stuff enough. So amazing results in such a short space of time. So really happy.
Oh, right. Can you hear me all? Can you hear me? Oh my God, Kelly, for saying you were nervous, that was the best story ever. That was so good. Honestly, it's so funny because actually Kelly was talking to me probably last year. It'd been a year, hadn't it, Cal, that you were like umming and ahhing. Then she was like, I only want to buy like a really small pack. And we were like, look, if your goal's weight loss, try and go for the 3 main packs. And she has. And it just goes to prove, like, in 2.5 years, you've smashed it. Well done, girlfriend. Right. So I'm going to go through this really quickly. We have healthy targeted solutions for digestion, vegetables. Basically, you can get your vegetables in one place without having to eat like a massive table full of vegetables. Your energy levels will soar. We've got snacks covered, and we've also got energy performance. So we were on about at the beginning of the call, there's pre-workout, post-workout. It's been a bit of a game changer for most of us. I know every time I work out, I have a pre-workout. And it just makes me feel like I can go a bit harder and a bit longer. So when you get put on a diet by the doctor, it's usually the healthy heart diet. So we've been compared to that. We've had some research and some studies done, and basically we're scientifically validated with Isagenix compared to the healthy heart diet. So 2% more weight loss, 78% more fat loss, and 2% more 2% more lean muscle mass retention. So we basically with Isagenix try and get the visceral fat, which is the bag fat around the organs. So we have, this is actually quite a lot of people from our team, me, Laura, Lara, Helena, Loretta, and then Claire. She's got a great story. I have to get her on one day as well. So basically, we have, you know, transformations in our group all the time. And, you know, if you want your transformation, you're on this call thinking, can I? You definitely can. You've just heard Kelly's story, like 2.5 weeks, she's nearly lost a stone. It's amazing. So you'll love these products that much, you'll want to share. So basically, as women, we share all the time, hair, nails, clothes. You know, we have bloggers that do it all the time, clothes. So it's no different to us. We just recommend and refer to the system. It's amazing. We get paid for it. We love it now. We've got a team of girls. We all come round when we're not in lockdown, and we work together from a table, and we go to different venues. Now imagine that on steroids. We win trips together. This year, a few of us were going to Mexico, Mexico, Salt Lake City. And the team's just growing and growing. And I'm really excited about where we're going. So if you're feeling a bit lost, a bit like unsure at the minute where you want to go with your career-wise, definitely think about a side income. Or if you're a stay-at-home mum, definitely consider this. So most people are still trading time for money at the moment. You know, whether you get a pay increase or you're furloughed or whatever, well, not furloughed, but most people are having to trade from time for money. With Isagenix, we have what's called residual income. So I could technically still have a full-time job and build this at the side. I choose not to. I do this full-time. And basically, we love Mondays because we get paid every Monday. So every time you eat products, you get paid. Every time you get a referral, you get paid to infinity. So it's really good. It's an uncapped income. So feel better, live better, weekly commission bonuses. Lara, I swear you were supposed to be doing this bit. Never mind, I don't know where your face has gone. Oh, here's Lara. Here's lovely Lara. So Lara is a nurse. She's the nurse of the crew. She's going to be forever known as the nurse of the crew. She's just in her early 30s. She's a beautiful lady, and I'm going to stop talking and let you unmute.
Oh, thanks, Jem. Bless you. Yeah, so I'm not repping the nursing front very well today, getting sunburn, and my terrible nurse behaviour. But anyway, so I'm Lara. I've been using the products for nearly 4 years in May, so next month, which has gone so fast I can't even tell you. And I'm really grateful to Isagenix, not only for the products, for giving me the energy to do my long 12-hour shifts, but more so the financial wellness that came with it. So, you know, after a couple of years, I shared with so many of my family and friends, because, you know, like you girls that are like 2 weeks in, you wait till you get to 6 weeks in, you get verbal diarrhea and you can't stop sharing it with everyone. And people started to jump on and use the products themselves and then share with other people. And like Gemma just said, you quickly get paid a substantial amount of money. And what was initially my plan B is now very fast becoming my plan A, and I'm planning to retire from my full-time nursing career this year. So, you know, it is what's possible with this, and I'll be forever grateful for the girl who swam across to me in the pool in Thailand and didn't care what I was going to say. She just told me about the opportunity, because if I'd have never known about it, like most of you guys on this call would never know about it. And yeah, so I'm forever grateful for Isagenix for that. So I don't know where Gem's gone, but Gem, you can skip to the next slide. She's not there, she's gone. Oh no. She's abandoned us. But yeah, so anyway guys, so that's my little story. And I don't know what else to tell you. What else can I tell you about me? Crazy. For some of you who haven't met me yet in person, watch out, especially if I'm on an e-shot. But yeah, so I'm really grateful to you guys for jumping on as well. And Kelly, your story was amazing, like 2.5 weeks and you've already lost like a stone. That's incredible. Like, I mean, the average weight loss with an Isagenix, we say, is around about £9 for your first 30 days. So the fact that you've lost that amount is just amazing, like incredible. And like, you think where you're going to be in, like, you know, the end of your Isa Body challenge is going to be incredible. So yeah, amazing. And Laura, I know you were so nervous about sharing. We're just doing impromptu, Jem, because you left us. So Laura.
Oh, my granddad just rang and he's like 92 and I was like, oh my God, it's all right, it's fine. I was just like, sorry. Here we go.
So yeah, so I was just saying, Laura, you did amazing because I know you were nervous, so you absolutely bossed it. But yeah, so the perfect meal, we know about this. Oh, sorry, you got that. So the body you want, the money you need, and the time to enjoy both. Is basically what Isagenix does. So a lot of people now are saying to me, oh, I couldn't do what you do because you're really busy. But the difference is you have to remember I was doing 50, 60 hours a week and I was just fitting it into the spare pockets of my time. I often share with people, I'd go to the loo and I'd be sat there like sending out a message quickly to someone. And that's how I sort of built my my business and now why I work part-time. So Gemma, next slide, please. So yeah, so the perfect meal. So obviously Boots meal deal. This is a really healthy Boots meal deal. Most of them are pretty much a sandwich, a full fat can of Coke and a packet of crisps or a chocolate bar. And it's $3.99. And people will think nothing of spending that. But when you compare it to the Isoline shakes, I mean, you can't even compare it nutritionally. But obviously the price is obviously a lot cheaper. And then there's three main ways to get started. And the reason why it's best to get started on a pack is because you've got 30 days, you've got your 56 meals in there, you've got all your snacks, all your chocolates, all your e-shots and things like that. So depending on obviously what pack you go for is dependent on your goals and also around your budget as well, because what we want to do is a redirection of your spend. We don't want you to be out of pocket or anything. So yes, we've got the basic pack, the premium pack, and then Gemma's going to go to the ultimate pack. So it just shows you the difference between those 3 packs for you. And that's back to Gem.
Well, now she put me on the spot. So basically, Collagen Elixir, okay, is coming in summer. We're dead excited. So we just thought we'd pop this one in because, well, it says benefits of Collagen Elixir, apart from the obvious of making you look 10 years younger, darling, is support healthy hair, skin and nails, helps promote skin elasticity and firmness. We could all do with a little bit of that on this call, unless there's any 20-year-olds in here, but I don't think there is. Supports collagen production to help maintain a more youthful appearance. Sarah, are you in your 20s? Yes! You don't need it, girl. Elasticity queen. Hydrates the skin from within for a healthy glow. So basically, look at all these transformations. I can't wait. I'm going to be stacking up these bad boys. I'm going to be like this with no work. Okay, so basically all I need to do now is get back to the person who put you on this call, or if it's the recording, just send back the person who gave you the recording and tell them what you like best. I'm going to stop recording. Stop share.